In a previous video, I showed you how to draw the payoff picture for a long call option and a short call option in Excel. And just to recap, the payoff for a long call option, that is, you bought a call option, is going to be the maximum of the stock price minus the exercise price, or zero, and then minus the premium that you paid. So that's going to be the profit that you make. Now, in Excel, there's a function called max, and here I'm going to put in the equal sign for Excel, max B7, which is the price of the stock, minus $3, which is the exercise price. I put the $ in, so when I copy the formula down, it's going to stay at D3, or 0. So if the stock price is bigger than the exercise price, then the call option is in the money and it takes on this value. If it happens to be negative, that is, the stock price is below the exercise price, as is the case here in the early or at lower stock prices, then it's going to take on a value of 0, and your profit, or in this case your loss, is going to be the premium of $2. So I copied that formula down, and you may recall that I drew this call payoff picture. For the short call, it's just the opposite of the long call. This is a zero-sum game, so whatever this person makes, this person loses, and vice versa. This person sold the call option to this person, so this person lost $2, this person made $2. So in this case, I just put in a negative value for what was here. So then I drew this long call option. In fact, I also drew the short call option as well. And if you look here, you can look at these. I can just look at the long call. In this case, you start $2 in the hole because you paid $2 for the option. Once you get to the exercise price of 20, for every dollar it rises above 20, you make $1. Break even is 22 because you can buy it at 20, sell it at 22, make $2, but you paid $2 for the option. And you can see that there's no limit to how much money you can make. The price can go up and up and up. The problem is that while this is a good strategy if you think the stock is going to go up in value, you probably don't expect it in the next 3 months to go, to exorbitant heights. So there may be a better strategy involved. All right, in the case of the short call, the payoff, so let me just show you that one. This is the case where the person makes the $2, and then for every dollar goes above the exercise price, they lose $1. And again, break even's the same, 22, and they can lose an unlimited amount of money. Now, if you combine a long call and a short call position, you can create what's referred to as a bull spread. Now, let's take a look here. You have two call options with different exercise prices. So I'm going to use 20 and 24 here. And the premium for the 20 call is $2, and the premium for the 24 call is $1. Now, it has to be the case that you're going to pay more for the privilege of being able to buy at $20 than buying at $24. So I've worked out the payoff picture for the long call, which is the has a premium of $2 and the exercise price of 20. And you can see here that you keep losing money. The break-even point is 22. So this is the same example that I just previously did with simply the call option. Here I have the short 24 call. This person is going to receive $1, and for every dollar it goes above 24, they're going to lose $1. Now, in this case, they make $1, they make $1. After it gets above 24, then it gets exercised against them. The break even here is 0. And you can see there's sort of no limit to how much they can lose. We can keep going up. So what do I have here? The bull spread is just the combination of these two. So you really just add these two columns together. So C7 plus D7, and you copy it down. Why would you do this? Why would you buy a call option with an exercise price of 20 and write a call option with an exercise price of 24? Well, you don't think that that the price will move up, an unlimited amount. So what you can do is, by writing this call, you receive $1. So what it does is it lowers your break-even point from 22 to 21. And if you draw this graph, and this is what the bull spread looks like, here you lose $1. For every dollar it goes above 20, you make $1, so break-even is 21, but the maximum profit you make is $3, because after it gets above 24, for every dollar you make on the call you bought, you lose $1 on the call you sold or wrote, and it just flattens this out. So let me show you, if we look at the graph, let me superimpose the long call option on this. So I'm going to have the long call and the bull spread. You can see here, this one has unlimited amount of money that you can make, but it also has a higher break-even point of 22. This has a lower break-even point of 21. And since in this case, you would invoke this strategy if you think, look, the price is going to go up, but I don't think it's going to go up, really above 24. So why don't I use a bull spread? It's much less expensive, has a lower break-even point, and hopefully I will make a little bit of money, right? So yes, you've foregone all this extra gain, but it's not all that often. Remember, options oftentimes expire in 3 months or 6 months, sometimes less than that. And it's unlikely that the stock price is going to go from, for example, 20 to 40. Okay? 20 to 24 is a lot more reasonable, and having a lower break-even point makes it, much more manageable. And you can keep invoking these strategies, or, fairly inexpensive to do because you're getting some money back from the call that you write.